Hello everybody and welcome once again to Fat Buddha Fitness. I am of course Chester Monkey Magic. Now the last two workouts we did were in the beautiful warm surroundings of a Rio beach. Here things are very different. It's a Kentish winter, but that will not deter us at Fat Buddha Fitness, and what we have for you today is a core power workout using a kettlebell. So I shall get ready and then give you a little demonstration. Right, so for this exercise what you need is a kettlebell. Here I have one which is 16 kilograms. It's a little bit heavy, so it's better for you to get the right weight. You don't have to use a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell or any kind of weight, but the important thing is that you have some sort of weight. The other thing is you only want one. The reason it's a core workout is because you will have the weight on one side which will force your body and your core to work to keep itself stable and upright, because otherwise the weight will be unbalancing it to one side. So the first exercise is a Turkish get-up. This weight is actually a little bit heavy for this, but we're going to give it a go anyway. You start lying down and you hold the weight above your head. Now what you have to do is get up and stand up, keeping the weight always above your head. So the first thing is to sit up, and then without using your hand as I did, you stand up and then you go back down, all the while keeping this up there. Now, I had to use my hand there because this is just a little bit too heavy, but if you use a lighter weight than this one that's more appropriate, then it'll be a bit easier and you won't need to use your hand to help you get up. Anyway, I'm doing 20 repetitions of that, 10 on each side. The next exercise is a step up with a backward lunge and press. So you hold your weight or kettlebell up like this on your shoulder. On the same side, you're going to step up onto a chair or a bench or something, and you step back down and you go with this leg into a backward lunge as you push the weight up, like that. Let me just get my balance, like that. Then you come back, you go into the next one, and then like that. So you're going to do 10 of those on each side. So when you have it on your left arm, you step up with the left leg, lunge down with the left leg and push up, and you do 10 on the other side, holding it in your right hand. The next one is a side lunge and press again. So again you hold it up by your shoulder, then you step out into a side lunge and push up at the same time, and then come back to the middle. Side lunge and press and back. Side lunge and press and back. And again, because all the weight's on one side, your body's going to be working very hard to stay straight and upright. And make sure you do keep it straight and upright, otherwise you could risk injuring your lower back or something like that. Next exercise is called the Russian twist. Works your abs, particularly those on the side. Now, the Russian twist, normally you lift your feet and you twist your upper body. Well, we're going to do a weighted Russian twist. Makes it that much harder. So you lift your feet up and you'll move the weight from side to side. If it's not too heavy and you're strong enough, you can bring it over your legs. Otherwise, you push it out like this. So we're going to do 20 of these. Weighted Russian twist. Next we go into a couple more floor exercises. The weighted crunch. So lift your weight up, hold it above your chest, and now you crunch up. This puts a little bit of extra weight on top of you, makes it that much harder. You can rest it on your chest if you want and crunch up like this. From there we're going to go into the hip raise. Now the hip raise is done like that. Works your lower back, your abs and all sorts. But now put the weight on your lower ab area so it's that little bit harder. So it balances and fine. And we're going to do 20 crunches and 20 hip raises like this. There we go. Next we'll go into a weighted swing. Now, those of you that have used a kettlebell before will know the kettlebell swing. It's a regular exercise. You bend your knees right down, swing it between your legs, straighten your legs up as you swing it up, like this. Now that is a good core exercise, but we're going to do it one-handed. Same thing, this will make your body work even harder to stay straight. So, same thing, bend your knees, swing it between the legs, swing it up as you straighten your legs. Swing it up as you straighten your legs, but work hard to keep your body straight as you're doing it. And you're going to do 10 with each arm. I possibly forgot to mention earlier on the other ones, each time 10 on each side. This one, same thing again. 10 on each arm, like this. Keep your head up, your back nice and straight. There we go. The last exercise of this particular workout is the cross spider crawl press up. So, as long as you have something stable enough to put your weight on it, you can do a press up with one hand on the kettlebell. And as you come up, you're going to lift the kettlebell across to the other side, just in front of that hand. Put your hand down there, do another press up, and then lift it across onto that side. So you're going to be walking along, and every time you're coming up on one hand, to move it, this is really working your core. And what you're going to do, if you can, say 20 of those, or 20 press-ups. So 10 times with each hand, we'll move the kettlebell across to the other side. So that was today's workout. It is a core power workout. It's working on the strength of your core and also a little bit of its explosivity. One set of that will probably take somewhere in the region of 10 minutes, depending on what shape you're in and the weight of the kettlebell or the weight that you use, and also how much rest time you have between each exercise, depending on how tired you are. I would suggest trying to do between 3 and 5 sets as ever to get a really good all over body workout from it. The other thing is, make sure you get the right weight. That weight, 16 kilograms, was a little bit too heavy for me for quite a few of those exercises, and it would have been a struggle to get to the end of them. So it is important that you get an appropriate weight for your abilities. Anyway, that was it from cold, chilly and overcast Kent. Hope you enjoyed that one, and join us next time for what will be a core strength workout, again using a weight. I am of course Chester Monkey Magic. This is Fat Buddha Fitness. Thank you to my little brother for filming today. Ami tuofo.